50 kilometers west of Wajir town, in the heart of Kenya's vast arid lands, lies a quiet revolution. This is Griftu. This is Griftu, a haven of farmers in a county that defies the odds of climate and geography. At 55,000 square kilometers, Wajir is twice the size of Rwanda. Yet beneath the heat and dust, a new story is growing, one of resilience, innovation, and life. Here, we meet a farmer who has turned the desert green. His onions feed the town, his cabbages and kale thrive under the sun. Even bananas and pawpaws sway in the breeze, whispering a promise that food security can grow anywhere.
I do plant various vegetables like onion, cabbage, spinach, sukuma wiki, and other fruits like pawpaw and grafted mangoes. Previously, people don't know in this area how sukuma is being used. But being a teacher and an administrator in a school, I do take and then put it into the school feeding program, and that's how the children now learn how to eat this sukuma wiki. And now it's so precious that even the local in town do come and buy from me.
Just next door, his neighbor tends to groves of lime. Together, they are the lifeline of fresh produce for Wajir town.
Climate change is real. It affects us also. But despite that, we normally find sometimes when it is very dry and very hot in this area, we find these vegetables drying up and the water level goes down. But despite that, we are trying to fight up, and we're not giving up to say that maybe the climate in this area is arid and therefore we cannot do anything. We still show, despite of the climate changes, we can thrive and make sure that things can grow here in part of this land, and we can supply them to major part of the town. Like, for example, I'm a supplier to Wajir town right now. I supply many items. So irrespective of the climates, we are now resilient to the climates. We can find that at least despite of these changes, we can still make sure this land can produce what is required.
A few kilometers away, Billow's farm rises like an oasis. Here at the One-Stop Development Agency Model Farm, the desert feeds the desert. He grows fodder, seeds for the livestock, life for the pastoralists.
Today we are in ODA Model Farm, which specializes in fodder farming. At ODA Farm, we have 12 varieties of fodder or pasture, which we grow. Initially, we were just testing, and we have seen that they can do well in Wajir, both in terms of water, in terms of soil. We've tested and we've proved they can do well.
But Billow's farm is more than a business. It's a classroom without walls, where future farmers come to learn and dreams take root.
ODA Farm is a model farm that trains other farmers to do hay and pasture production, silaging, baling, and packaging of the fodder to help them build resilience against droughts, knowing that this area gets perennial recurring droughts from time to time. We had droughts after every 2-3 years. We have droughts, we have floods. So the farm is there to help farmers at least be able to cushion themselves against the effects of climate vagaries or climate change. We also sell cuttings to farmers across Wajir and beyond at reasonable prices to help them at least be able to cushion themselves against effects of drought and also get value for their money. Especially some of the fodder we produce here are having high protein content, which means more meat, more milk, and more income. This helps at least boost the economic situation in Wajir. And that's where we are heading to as ODA.
Closer to Wajir town, 10 kilometers out, another story stirs. In simple kitchens, women are transforming milk into the sweetest yogurt you'll ever taste. To them, this isn't just a product. It's empowerment.
waxaan joogaa Wagallah gabdhahan oo caanaha hagaagsadaan ka mid ahay waxaan noo kalifay inaan caanahan hagaagsano inaan gacan kale aan ka kaaftoono anag dhaxdayn is caawina caanaha oo yaraan maalintii hadda oo kalaata waxaan noo foosha dabka 20 litir oo yogurt waxaan u karsanaa sidii caanaha loo kala halada badan caano ma la helayo mar kasta waqtigiin helnan hagaagsanaa waana nagal gataa alxamdulillah way naga baxaan lacag fiican waan ka helnay way saawinaana ka dhaxay lacagta iska qaadana way iska deynsanaa magi in kala qaadana ka bacda dan waa soo celinayna waan naga soconayna caanaha si fiican ay noo baxayaan waa naga gataa ma sha Allah si fiican ay noo kala socotaa maawanaad ayaan si baahneen meeshan ku jirno kalaata waa meel oo kiraas qofkii la bishii aan loo kun bixinayna waxaan noo hagaajinaa caanahan soo qaadnaa bigbigiyaasha kalaata halkii jubdaalka litir kaliya sanadka 100 aan ku soo gadayna 120 aan si gadanayna markaan ka soo qaadno ninka waa ka joongeynayna jeeg nadiif ah loo ka joongeynaa markii la ka joongeeyay dabka la heshiday iriga biyo loo shubay waa la saaray jeega la dhaxgid
caanaha dharaarta waxaan karinaa 60 markaan waxaa laga sii goynaa shoodo waa 200 asaaradayn waxa waa markii lightkan dhum ay caanaha naga halaabaan soo lama qabno markaas caanaha naga halaabayo.
Value addition to animal products is key for our pastoralist community. Yogurt is just the beginning.
My name is Muna Ahmed. I work with the Wajir Women Council, which is also working closely with One Stop Development Agency. Today we are in Wagallah area where we have came to meet the Wagallah women traders who are also making yogurt. Value addition of livestock product has helped a lot these women. It has created a job for them. They earn household income out of that, and it has also improved their resilience. You know that this is an area, Wajir County is one of the areas that has the highest poverty level, which is over 60%, and 2/3 of the women have never had any formal education. But when we empower these women economically, they're also able to uplift the communities. They invest heavily in their households, education, health, nutrition. Right now, what Wagallah women are doing is improving food security in this area. They're also strengthening the local food system by ensuring that we have a value-added product, which is yogurt. It's processed, it's affordable, it's very yummy, and at the same time, it's very high quality. But the only challenges they're facing right now is packaging. They need to have a better packaging, which is a bit expensive for them, and they do not have an idea. That is where One Development Agency and the Wajir Women Council is going to support them. These women also rely on electricity, refrigeration. Yogurt requires refrigeration, and as you all know that Wajir County is one of the areas that is not connected to the national grid. We rely on fuel generators, and most of the time our electricity is unreliable. So it will be best if they had solar-powered refrigerators so that their milk does not go into waste.
Together, These stories tell us one truth. Wajir may be classified as arid and semi-arid land, but its potential is endless.
This place was being categorized as an arid area. But despite of being arid, we felt like probably we want to make some changes. And these changes were that at least we irrigate our land, and it does even better than some other parts because we have seen ourselves, and we encourage our people also to emulate us and see this, they can do farming.
With partners like the One Stop Development Agency and countless local changemakers, Wajir is not just surviving, it is rising. It is building climate resilience, one seed, one farm, one story at a time.